Hello and welcome to my very first Thunderstorm books unboxing. Not that it's my first Thunderstorm title, but it's my first one unboxing on the camera. And it's kind of a double unboxing of sorts. Two books in one one little package. Box took a little beater there, but you know what? It's nothing a lot of tape can't fix and a lot of bubble wrap can't fix. So this is a 2-book set by Paul Tremblay. Paul Tremblay, as Jeff Terry says. I feel kind of obligated to have to say it that way, because I know Jeff passed on these books. But if you want to see other great Paul Tremblay unboxings, go check out Jeffing Off. Link in the description. He says it a lot better than I do, but I believe I use my skizzers on the bubble wrap, but we're going to do it. So, these two books are kind of oddballs in Paul Tremblay's career when compared to his later titles. He is very much a horror author now, but these are very much detective novels. So, a lot of bubble wrap, which is fine. This is a 2-book set of The Little Sleep and No Sleep Till Wonderland, which, they are limited to 200 copies apiece. They could have been more if people had pre-ordered it. I kind of like the spines there that kind of go together. Look at that. I like it. So we have book number 1, which is The Little Sleep. Book number 2 is No Sleep Till Wonderland. They are, as I said, limited to 200 copies. It could have been up to 300 copies if there had been more than 200 pre-orders in that first weekend. But they kind of went under the radar. And even together, they kind of go together. Especially like, the bar for Paul Tremblay. But anyways, they did not reach the 200 pre-orders in that single day or single weekend, however long it was. I cannot recall because time doesn't exist after 2020. But I ordered it that weekend. I was really excited. But I know it's been a tough year for people. And a 2-book set like this is not necessarily one people can swing. Man, I have number 59. But look at those end papers. This, if you've seen any other... If you're not familiar with Thunderstorm books, check it out. Paul at Thunderstorm does a phenomenal job. It's another Paul in publishing, just like Paul Fry, Paul Miller, Paul Suntup. The books themselves typically have kind of the same aesthetic. This is nice leather bound. It's got a boxed title. And it looks good. Looks very nice. But one of the things that Thunderstorm does so well is they have the best end papers in the business. Seriously. Look at that. I don't have as many Thunderstorm titles as I would want. But the ones that I do have are just astounding when it comes to the end papers. Thunderstorm Books 2020. I don't believe there are any illustrations throughout. It does not appear so. I kind of like the even the blocking of the pages. Kind of got a little cross section with the lines, going vertical, going horizontal. Very nice. Very nice. Any of the end papers, of course, in the back as well. The only other ones I have, oh my god, The Vault, the Richard Chizmar ones. I have each edition of that. Thunderstorm, if you don't know, are very low limitations. This one, which is 200 copies, is actually a very large limitation number for them. Like, they're usually doing, I think the Chizmar one was like 66 copies at the smallest end. But yeah, they have a lot of... Ooh. The end papers on that one. No Sleep Till Wonderland. It's going to have kind of the same aesthetic. Kind of an imprint of the image on the back cover there. Of the front cover. Same boxed title. Just like one would expect. That might be a printing error right there. You can see that the little margin kind of increases with the boxed. Was that like that on the other one? Oh, I guess it was like that on the other one. So maybe that's intentional. Doesn't look as bad on the bottom. On the top, though. Maybe it's... I haven't read these books. Maybe it's something to do with the author's... Not the author. The detective's insomnia. Look at those end papers. This one is signed as well. It's No Sleep Till Wonderland. 59, matching the other one. Yeah, it does kind of curves. So it's got to be a design choice. It's like the line itself curves. But anyways, these two books are about a detective with a very bad case of insomnia. Which, I like a good detective story. I do like a good detective story. So I'm all for it. And I do like a Thunderstorm book. And I do like a Paul Tremblay book. So having two detective stories published by Thunderstorm Books, written by Paul Tremblay, in a matching set is a no-brainer. It's not going to keep me awake at night. Gotta hate myself. So yeah, these look like a pretty good set. They're originally sold just as a set, but it looks now like you can buy the individual titles. I don't know why you would want just one of the individual titles. I mean, they look so nice together, especially look at those spines together. Look at that. The spines are always very nice for Thunderstorm. They're unadorned by text or anything like that. So there's a lot of Jeff Strand books, which I love. I unfortunately only own one Jeff Strand Thunderstorm book, which is Bring Her Back, because my wallet does not allow for the other Jeff Strand ones, which are all sold out now, which on one hand, it makes my wallet happy because I don't have to buy them. On the other hand, it makes my wallet sad because if I do eventually buy them, I'm probably paying higher prices on the secondary market. But anyways, it's always a pleasure to get some Thunderstorm books and Paul Tremblay books. So seriously, check these out if they sound of interest to you, if Thunderstorm sounds of interest, or if Paul Tremblay's detective novels sound of interest. They also just got re-released as a trade hardcover that you could pick up. It'll be a little bit cheaper than these two titles. But still worth it if you want, just a good text to read. Well, anyways, we will see you around next time for another unboxing.